Hi, it's Maria from the Tower Shop here, and this is just a quick tutorial on how to shuffle and cut a brand new deck of cards, and also how to obviously shuffle and cut them going forward. So I've taken it back to basics and divided the deck. You can see that the tarot deck is divided into 5 parts. You've got the major arcanas and each of the suits. There are 14 cards in each suit. That's swords, cups, pentacles and wands. So if you've got your brand new deck, then you're going to have something very similar to this. Okay, so if I pop it all together, I don't know what order it'll be in, it depends how it comes out of the box. You take it out of the box, and this is how I do it, so I recommend you do the same. And just create a few piles, let's say 6. And then you're just going to go and lay the cards one at a time. And then go from the middle as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do from the bottom again. 2. Just randomly, but you're making 6 very definite piles. Or 8 if you feel the need. And the reason you're doing this is because you need to make sure that the deck is adequately shuffled before you even begin to shuffle it. I'm aware of the fact that it's all messed up, but it's okay. It really doesn't matter. If you're going to read with reversals, you may want to do that now. I put some of them in upside down. I don't do that. I think that if you're going to do that, then feels a bit forced that you'll always have that card reversed. Do you know what I mean? So just carry on like this. Right. Then you pick up your first deck. So now we've got 6. And this is how I do it. I overhand shuffle this. So I take that mini deck now. I've created like a mini deck and I just give it a bit more of a shuffle. And during this time, I'm getting to bond with the deck and I'm going, okay, so that's the first one. Second one. Do the second one again. So you're going to shuffle through that. Oopsie. That's what we call a jumper in the trade. Pop the 2 together. Now you've got a doubly shifted, so now you give that a good shuffle. Oops, I've done another jumper. Same story. Singular overhand shuffle. I'll get a close-up in a minute so that you can see what I'm actually mean by an overhand shuffle. Just keep. And then we've got 2 decks. So I've combined the 2 again and thrown them everywhere. And I'll just leave that for now. Put the 2 together, so now you've got 4. And what you're doing is you're giving those a good overhand shuffle again. Alright, the ones that are out, let's pop those into that one. And do the same here. As remember, this is a brand new deck, so as a result of that, you just want to give it a really good shuffle to make sure that all of the cards are evenly distributed. Otherwise, you're going to get a disproportionate reading, so you'll have all the cups together, and that's not the point of tarot. It's to make sure that you have an accurate reading. So the last one, we're going to go in, just give it a mix up, just mixing and mashing them up. Then pop them all together. Now, an overhand is like this. So you hold the deck in here, you take a portion and you go, drop it, move it forward, drop it, move it forward. It feels quite clumsy to start with, but you're literally taking them out, you see, taking them out, taking a piece of it with your finger, with your finger, with your finger, with your thumb rather, and all the way through. And you just literally keep doing that. Can you see what I'm doing? And it gives it a really good shuffle. So that's one way, and that's called overhand shuffling. So I'm going over the hand, over, just taking it out and over. So I'm just using my thumb as the catcher, if you like, really, of the deck as I go through. Practice it a lot and you'll find you get really quick at it. So I go overhand, it's called. Now there is another one that I don't do it because I like to keep my decks for as long as possible. And I believe that if you rifle, which is where you go. I can't even do it because, unfortunately, because of my hands, I'm not able to, my fingers, I'm not able to grip them. But you essentially go like that. Another way you can do it is just literally to walk the two decks together, but don't throw them all over the floor like I've just, I haven't thrown them all over the floor, but they fell off. So I do overhand. You can see why. Oh dear. Another way you can do it is to literally, and this is a way that people that use reversals do it a lot. So you'll just literally pop them all on the table and give them a really good shuffle after you've done the initial bit. Now, the reason I don't do that is because I like a lot more control and I like to touch every single one. So I suppose it's just about a personal preference, isn't it? So then you've shuffled it, you've kind of got the deck, you've popped it into piles. I would just now quickly go through, make sure if I feel there's too many of a particular one together, then I will make another little pile, you see. So I think it's like that. I'm just going to do that like that. I don't want too many of the same suit. I want to be able to have like a really good, so I just carry on just doing that. I'll just double check. You're allowed to have the same suit but not the same number sequence, you know. So that's how you get reversals, you see, if you do that mushing about pit, a mush pit type thing. I don't know what you call it, but a table shuffle, a ruffle around. I just don't feel that it's not for me. If you want to try it, try it. See what works for you. No rules. There's no rules. Okay. So I feel that is actually adequately. And we have a little chat. Now, what we do next is once we've really adequately shuffled it, so you go through a couple of times, as you're shuffling, so you've broken your deck down and you feel that the cards are evenly distributed throughout, then you start to shuffle with a question in mind. So let's say I want to know about the outcome of a business meeting. This is a makeshift, make-believe one. So what I would do then is I would say to the cards, what would you like to show me about the outcome of this business meeting? And I'm going to do a 3-card spread, past, present, future. So what would you like to show me about this business meeting that I have planned, this fictional business meeting? Okay, so then when I feel, and it is when I feel that there's enough shuffling that's happened, you can keep going and going and going and going as long as you want. But I feel that it's enough. When I feel that the cards have answered my question, then I stop. Okay, and I place them there. And then I cut in 2. Then I put the bottom one back on the top. Now, when I do this professionally, I do this really quickly. You wouldn't even know that I've done it, actually. So I cut and I complete. So I cut and I complete. So I cut and complete the set. If you know, you complete it back together, cut and complete. So we shuffle with a question in mind, feel that it's time to stop. It's about patience, getting the balance right. So you shuffle, 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 shuffle. Oh, I feel that time's right, so I'm going to stop now. I'm going to cut and complete. You see, I did it on the deck there, so you can see cut and complete, but I do it in my hand. And if something happens like that, I keep it because I think it's a card that's meant to be read. So I intuitively go, shuffle, I'm asking my question, I feel that's right, I'm going to cut and complete. Now I take from the top, 1, 2, 3. That's my 3-card spread. I then read the cards. That's the past, this is the present, and this is the future. So I could end up working alone, you see. It seems as if the victory is here. I felt, you know, there was a new connection there. I felt that I feel quite victorious about it. There is good news here. But I could end up working alone, and that may be something I want to do. If I want to do a clarifier, just to make sure, I add a card. I don't have to. That's working from home, you see. So I'm alone at home. So I'm working from home. That's what will happen. So you mustn't always think these things are bad. If you think, oh gosh, that feels a bit then you pull another card on it. So I shuffle till it feels right. I cut the pack like this and I complete it back together, and I take from the top now and I lay them in the spread. And then some people will take from the bottom, so they'll go, right, I'm going to take 2 from the bottom, 2 from the top and 1 from the bottom. So they'll cut and complete. Let's shuffle, cut and complete, 2 from the top and 1 from the bottom. So that's how you do it. That's how you shuffle the cards and you lay them down for a reading. I hope that you found that helpful, and if you've got any questions at all, then obviously leave them in the comments and I'll get back to you. Okay, thanks very much for your time. Bye bye.